did something radical, something groundbreaking. I had read this book, A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, and I chose it as a book club pick so I could share it with as many people as possible. And I wanted to have a conversation about the book, but not just around a dinner table or in a 20-minute interview with the author. I wanted something big, a global conversation with thousands of readers from around the world. So we talked about it and realized that the place to actually have this conversation in 2008 was on the web. Now, if you may recall, in 2008, things were a little different than they are now. There was no iPad. I could barely log on to my computer at the time, and I really had no idea what the word Skype meant. So the idea of us doing something digital was a bit far-fetched, to say the least, but that is exactly what we did. For 10 weeks, every Monday night, people from 139 countries gathered together in their own private spaces online to talk about a new earth with Eckhart and with me, chapter by chapter by chapter. We interacted live, and it was really one of the great thrills of my life. Those conversations were deep, and we talked about things like consciousness and the ego and the reason why we all exist. And Eckhart Tolle was not your typical expert. His quiet wisdom and his patient teaching, I think, resonated with so many of our readers in a very, very profound way. So now it's time for the next steps in our New Earth journey. For the next 10 weeks, for the first time on television, we're going to be airing those classes right after Super Soul Sunday, only on OWN. So keep in mind that while these classes are obviously not live, social media now is. So hop onto Twitter and Facebook and get in on the conversation in a way that we couldn't do back in 2008. Use the hashtag #ANewEarth. Now, in this first class, to kick things off, Eckhart teaches some very practical ways for us to learn how to be more present, because it's